Hello there. I am Bambi Thompson and I call myself a brain coach, meaning I teach you how to work with your brain to get it to work for you and not against you so that you can step into more greatness, more health, more wealth, and more success. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about the importance of self-love and confidence on your journey to the next level of your success. It's really important that we feel good about ourselves and that we have a lot of confidence in ourselves. We believe in ourselves to have the energy field that's big enough to pull in that next level of success that we're desiring. And so a lot of people that I work with are often struggling with, and myself included, I mean, we all do this, that inner critic, that inner voice that really destroys our mojo, our self-belief, our confidence, and therefore our success. So what I'd like to do today is do some tapping with you, some emotional freedom technique tapping. And I have a script that I've written that is been very beneficial for my clients, and I want to share this with you today. So doing the karate chop point, if you don't know EFT, I'm going to step back so you can see me a little bit here. And I want you to just follow what I do, and I'm going to try to remember to tell my brain to slow down enough so that you can repeat out loud after me what I'm saying in the gap that I leave. And so, starting with your karate chop point, oops, let me get to the beginning of my script here. I like writing things down because it helps I have these brain farts of inspiration that are very, very, they're just brilliant wordings. And sometimes you can have 3 words in a row that just unlock a whole lot of energy for you. And this particular script has a whole lot of those 3 words in a row that really unlock a lot of energy and get a major shift to happen. So anyway, follow along with me. So tapping karate chop point right here. Even though I haven't always felt good about being myself, in my body as I am, with my self-sabotage, my quirks, my limiting beliefs, and insecurity, I completely love, accept, and forgive myself. Even though it sometimes felt scary and emotionally unsafe to have all of this inner critic jabbering away at me, sometimes it's been maddening and frustrating. It's made me feel with shame and guilt. I accept that I'm here right now, that there's a part of me like that, and I open myself to a new way of being. Although I have sometimes felt trapped by my inner critic and my insecurity, and a victim of what being me has created in my life, both in my mind and in my external experiences, I choose to forgive that puny part of me that can't seem to just let go and relax, can't seem to just go with the flow and love myself, and feel confident and believe in myself. I choose to forgive that part of me. And in that forgiveness is an opening to a new way of being and transformation. So going up here, it is so frustrating and exhausting to have this inner critic. It is so overwhelming at times and draining. All of this insecurity, doubt, shame, guilt, nasty voices in my head, beating myself up. What if I never move out of this place and I keep sabotaging myself? Makes me a little scared of the future I'm creating. It is so frustrating and overwhelming. I'm scared I am never going to break free of these inner voices, these inner critics, this self-sabotage, and my behaviors that limit me and my success. It is so frustrating and overwhelming. take a deep breath. And just sort of you can feel like a zing going. It's like the chi, the energy starting to flow on the energy field. So what we did was we kind of put the elephant in the room. We've just stated right out loud. It's like there's so much freedom in like really acknowledging I'm a loser, right? Just saying it out loud, just like, okay, a part of my head says I'm a loser, and just putting it out there and claiming it. And then you're able to say, but that's just puny me talking, and there's a powerful me. And so that's what we're going to do now is we're going to activate the powerful me. And so coming up here, let me go back to here. So even though I have this limiting me inside of me, I also have a powerful, gracious me, a self-loving and confident me who can create success. And I choose to activate that now with my tapping. Even though I have really just wrecked so many of my efforts with this inner critic, this nasty voice, this self-sabotage, I accept that that's there, but I also accept and activate the powerful me, that self-loving and confident me that can be very successful. And I choose to do that now. Even though I have been stuck in this place of self-sabotage for a long, long time, I choose to silence that puny me and activate that powerful me now with this tapping. Going up here. There are two parts of me that are in conflict. There's the puny me that beats myself up and sabotages me. And there's a beautiful, divine, powerful me who has all the skills that I need and all the confidence that I need to be successful. It allows me to move forward with grace and ease. And so I choose to activate that divine, powerful me and to deactivate and dissolve the inner self-critic. I want to dissolve that inner self-critic now. I make that choice. And I allow the conflict within me to just melt away. The conflict that's there between these two me's, puny me, powerful me. I dissolve it now, and I activate that divine essence that I am. It feels great to know that I can release this inner self-critic, the self-sabotage with this tapping. And I intend for this to work. I love that phrase. I intend for this to work. I intend to dissolve that limiting me and to activate the powerful, divine, confident, successful me. It feels great to open myself to a new way of being myself. It feels great to open myself to transforming and healing all of my self-sabotage, insecurity, and self-criticism. It feels really awesome to be able to activate a self-loving essence within me that lives there all the time. It's just been ignored because I gave all of my attention to that voice that was chattering in my mind. And so I make that change with this tapping now. And then just take a deep breath. And if you've been stuck in self-sabotage for a really long time with, you're not good enough, you're not lovable, you're a loser, you can't do this, you don't have it, you don't have a mojo, then what I would suggest that you do is continue to tap just with your eyes closed. You don't have to say anything, but see an energetic shift of a darkness, a tarry, blocked up, constricted energy being broken apart, kind of like a jackhammer, like, breaking it apart. And in the cracks, the fissures of that blockage, a beautiful white loving light begins to fill in the cracks. And just like water can get between a rock and break apart a granite mountain, so too, you can activate with this tapping the divine essence of yourself and have it just break apart and fill and fill and fill your body, pushing out and dissolving away that limited you. So that's a wonderful thing. All right, so let's do one more thing. Wow, it feels awesome to know that I can do this. It means I don't ever have to be afraid and stuck when I take the time to tap. It feels amazing to be able to activate my divine enlightened self, who loves me and helps me be successful. I'm not alone. There's a wonderful being that resides within my very cells that can guide me and show me the way to self-love and confidence and success. It is so exciting to know that I can shift how I feel. It is so empowering to know that I can transform and move and shift and heal and step back into my greatness. It is so empowering to know that I have a tool like this to silence my self-sabotage, to silence the puny me, to stop the conflict within me. And so I choose and intend for this to be my path to greatness, self-love, confidence, and success. So there you go. You've got a great tool. You got a great strategy there. You feel a lightness. You feel an opening, right? And if you did this daily, imagine how it would change your life. Imagine if you spent 10 minutes every day, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, just acknowledging that there's two conflicting parts of you, that you choose to dissolve the puny you choose to activate the divine, powerful you, and you choose to step into your greatness, and you intend for this to work. That's a really key phrase. I intend for this to work. Imagine the possibility of your life if you began to activate self-love, if you began to activate confidence, you would unleash your success. If you find this helpful, definitely go to my website, BambiThompson.com, B-A-M-B-I, Thompson with a P. And there are tons of tools in my blog, my YouTubes, my LinkedIn, all of that. There's a lot of stuff going on there for you to be empowered, to stay in action with traction, to move yourself from anxious to awesome, and to unleash your unlimited potential and your success. It's how I've changed myself, stepped into my greatness, and I live a wonderful life, all with the tools that I teach. Take care and have a great day. Thanks for joining me.